Everybody loves summer and, you know, wearing those nice little dresses, the shorts, the tank tops, but we want to look great in them. And that means that we need to get in our workouts, we need to be eating well, and sometimes we need a little bit of guidance to make all of that happen and make our bodies work for us. So Jen Rhoades is here with Renegade Fitness to walk us through some great workouts, and we want to make sure that we're getting our whole body in if we don't have a whole lot of time, because let's face it, not a lot. We're busy.
Yes, we're busy. So when we talk about our time in the gym, if you hit full body, the body needs a volume, so a few days a week of certain muscle groups to see that change. So this allows you to hit it 2-3 days a week by hitting a full body workout.
Okay, and we're talking here about the exercise part, but diet is a huge part of all of this as well.
Diet is a huge part. Consistency on diet and exercise is huge. It all goes together, but we're going to focus on the idea if we create the shape underneath, then we can work on uncovering it too with our nutrition.
All right, wonderful. Okay. So we're going to start with legs here, huh?
We're going to start with
lower
legs.
body.
Everybody's into the sculpted lower half lately.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a reverse lunge.
Okay.
So we're going to be stepping back. A few things we like to cue is imagine like railroad tracks, not a balance beam. So step back, come back together, and just staying on.
Do you want to do the same side at a time, one side at a time?
Or stay same side. Again, if you're struggling with balance, if you're newer to exercise weight, sometimes that comes into play. It's good to stay on one leg and then do each side.
Okay.
So you do each side about 8-10 times each.
Okay.
And then we're going to pair that with a second exercise. We're going to superset these things because, again, time, efficiency, keep heart rate up. We're going to have you do a side plank to pair that. So we're going to start with a core movement while the legs rest. So on the forearm, you want fingers facing that way, you got it. You can go feet stacked, or some people feel more comfortable if you put that top leg in front.
Oh, like that?
Yep, doesn't matter which one. Think about constantly pushing into your elbow and arm, pushing into the feet, and pulling up this hip. I'm going to have you tip this forward just a little bit.
Forward?
Yes, there you should feel that side.
Okay, that made a difference.
Yeah, so sometimes people just lift and hold. Really think about pushing the ground away, pulling that hip up away, and then you want this top hip forward just enough, and you'll find those obliques there. And usually you can kind of hold for a breath or two. You can say, I'm going to breathe 5 times in and out. You could time yourself 20-30 seconds each side, kind of working from where you're comfortable.
Okay, and you do both sides. But this is why it's helpful to go to a gym, so somebody can point out, hey, your form's a little bit off, or you could do a little bit more.
You just feel that little bit extra, and you're like, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
So we've done that. Now we're going to focus on upper body, specifically our back side. So I'm going to have you do a half kneeling position. Now, this is going to look different depending on if you're working out at a gym, at home. You could do a band for this at home. You could do a cable, or you could do a lat pull down for a similar effect. So we're going to just draw the elbow towards the side, rowing back, using back muscles there. We're in a half kneeling position, just incorporates kind of stability. Core and hips. So just again, adding more. And we're all about also longevity. So as we age, we want certain areas strong and holding us, not just muscles looking good.
Yeah.
So again, we
they can work for us and be functional.
Absolutely. So this would be same deal, right, left side.
Right, left side.
Well, and then we're going to pair that. What were we pairing that with? Hammer curls.
Hammer curls.
That's right. So a little bit of arms. Again, summer, they're uncovered. We're going to do a hammer curl, so that means thumbs up. And then when we get to the top, I'm going to have you flip your palms up and lower back down. Yep. So they're kind of two different types of ways you can have your hands in a bicep curl. We're just incorporating them both by doing it this way.
There we go. Okay, 8 to 10, you said, reps?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you want to do these sets, when you superset, you want to do them 3 to 4 times?
3 to 4 times total of each, yes.
All right.
All right, so you've done all that. You're going to finish, take those with you to the bench. You're going to sit down first.
Oh, sit down. Oh, that's right.
We're doing an incline press.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, so again, multiple muscle groups. We're getting chest, shoulders, triceps are also going to help. We have field goal arms.
And this feels way different than flat on the ground.
Just a little bit higher.
Like that. Okay.
Beautiful, like that. Knuckles to ceiling, controlled back down. Usually elbows just maybe below chest level. You don't want to go too far down.
Okay.
Overextending the shoulder. Again, 8 to 12 reps of this.
Okay.
If you're trying to get really strong, maybe you're only going to do 5 to 8. We lower
With
those reps.
Heavy dumbbells.
Yeah.
Okay.
So incline press, and then
Okay.
you're going to drop a dumbbell. We're going to flip over, and one of the muscles that was kind of helping us, now we're going to target it, the triceps.
Okay.
So we're just using the bench to be able to get to where we can get semi-parallel to the ground. Draw your elbow by your side, and you're going to keep that there and just push your pinky back behind you, and then return back to the start. Yeah.
Now, triceps, I call them my bingo wings. I don't, you know, they get called a lot of different things. But this, I feel like in women especially, it's just,
Yes,
it's so hard to tone it up.
It is. And a lot of these moves that we've been doing push-ups the past couple weeks, we've been doing the presses. Those are all using them in a way indirectly. Now we're just directly
Focusing
targeting them. Yeah, so that's where you're going to get, again, they're already a little fatigued. Now we're really going to fatigue them, getting the most out of our time in the gym.
All right.
Again, each side. And that was a head to toe. We got the back side, the front side, the top,
The
lower, core. Good.
All done. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Feeling good. Get your heart rate up too, because we're moving through this quick. And you know, just we're all busy, but we do need to take some time for ourselves, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
If you just that little bit of time, if you look at it in the course of a week, maybe it's an hour and a half total, and that little bit carries over into how we feel day to day, at work, at home, with our children, with our friends, family. Yeah.
Gives us a little energy, makes us feel good too.
Yes.
Yes, very good. Thank you so much, Jen. We appreciate it. Feeling good. Everybody look great, feel great, and have a great summer. Good Days back right after this.